NBC4, live from the area's leading news station. This is News 4 at 5.
Well, it's a parent's nightmare, watching your child take a tragic fall, leaving him unable to do simple things like walk or talk.
In tonight's News for Your Health, Doreen Gensler has one teenager's road to recovery after a traumatic brain injury.
I thought I was going to wake up on the 1st, and it was going to be a new day, and I was going to go to high school.
Since August 31st, 14-year-old Austin Story says he's been living in a dream.
I thought, like, everything was fake. Like, I just didn't believe it.
That's because on August 31st, just days before Austin was supposed to start high school, his entire life changed. It was that day that he and his family were hiking near a waterfall in northern New Jersey.
As soon as we got to the waterfall, we parked the car. He got out and saw what a beautiful area it was, and he just couldn't resist starting to climb up the rocks.
Austin lost his footing and slipped. He fell 50 feet onto the rocks below. His father, a lieutenant colonel in the Army, climbed down to get him.
He was bleeding from his nose and his ear. I could not get a pulse, but he was breathing.
Austin was airlifted to a nearby hospital. After undergoing surgery, he was put into a medically induced coma for 5 days. The doctors told his parents that he had sustained a severe epidural hematoma, a traumatic brain injury.
The worst fear was that he wouldn't make it to begin with. And then an MRI revealed that he had a pretty serious bruise on the back of his neck. He could easily have been a quadriplegic.
About 2 weeks after his fall, Austin was making small strides. He was conscious and could move his body, but he couldn't remember how to do simple tasks. He was moved to the Kennedy Krieger Institute in Baltimore, a pediatric rehabilitation facility specializing in brain injuries.
He wasn't eating by mouth. He wasn't able to walk without assistance. He really wasn't able to talk to get any words out.
Dr. Stacy Suskauer specializes in treating children with injuries like Austin's. She believed Austin could return to a normal life, but he would need comprehensive treatment, working with a team of specialists, including doctors, nutritionists, speech and physical therapists.
One of the things we look at is how quickly a child starts to change. And we knew that in the grand spectrum of traumatic brain injury, Austin was changing fairly rapidly. So we have very high hopes about his overall recovery.
Austin's father, Shane Story, calls today day 99. That's 99 days since Austin fell. He's worked hard during the past few months, and now he's not just walking without assistance, but he's running and jumping. His speech has improved dramatically. With the exception of a few fading scars, most people would have no idea about what happened to him.
We're in the midst of a marathon. It's going to be a long race, and we don't know exactly how it will end, but we're very hopeful.
Doreen Gensler, News 4.
And they tell us Austin is really like a typical teenager. He still has a pretty bad tremor in his right hand, but with more hard work, doctors hope he'll overcome that.
And most of his remaining challenges are cognitive. He does have a hard time processing information, but he'll be starting high school in a few weeks, and everyone expects him to be able to go on to college.